On a digital quest each day, finding Upland news and NFTs to trade away. From blockchain gaming to PC delights, navigating the virtual world amidst countless bytes.
Hello and welcome to the 7th. Wow, we made it to 7th episode of Morecheese in the Metaverse show, newest worst show ever, where I talk about Upland news and other interesting things going on in the Metaverse. Just remember, we're here to have fun. None of this is financial advice, and viewer discretion is advised. Hello, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Whoa.
Hello.
Steak.
See, I do socially awkward too.
Yes.
Give me a smell. Give me a smell.
Okay, hang on. See, this is my new thing, Cheese.
This is a new thing.
Is Friday
smell
night
is
is
meat,
steak night.
Jack.
Jack said she's had enough of that.
She's had enough of me today. She got it.
She's full.
Okay.
Getting on to the Upland news. It's his new thing. He eats steak on the show, and I like to smell steak or any kind of meat because I can't eat it. So he puts it to the thing, and I. It's innocent. It's very innocent.
Wow.
Upland news. So, all right. So we have Stock Car Pro Series Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And let me bring that up. Actually, let me make sure I got the right tabs. You sure? Share screen window. Ba, ba, ba. Boom. Yes. All right, so we got the Stock Car Hunt that just came out. Stock Car Pro Series Hunt. Attention Uplanders, several Stock Car Pro Series drivers are racing through the streets of Upland at dangerous speeds. We need your assistance to apprehend these speedsters in the Stock Car Pro Series Hunt. See, all right, you read this and it sounds extremely exciting. Like it feels like you're going to actually, do something.
It's a mixed message. It's a mixed
It
message.
It is a mixed message.
Because we're supposed to be celebrating Stock Car Pro, and now we're telling them they're driving too fast. Come on.
They're supposed to drive too fast.
That's the whole point. That's the reason why we're buying the legits.
Well, maybe they're driving
on the road with
on residential street. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What if there's children?
What if they're driving by a park?
Exactly.
If the children didn't want to be in danger, they shouldn't be on the sidewalk. I mean, come on. I mean, they've got houses to be in, and
they have video games to play.
If they stayed inside and played their video games, if they were playing Starfield, they'd be safe.
Starfield, Baldur's Gate, anything.
Yeah, exactly. Just looking out for the kids. Play video games for their health.
As Jack is shaking her head at us. So let's see. All of you Uplanders have the opportunity to compete in 3 different treasure hunts across 10 cities. Wow, 10 cities to locate and stop these high-speed racers from taking over Upland. What if you want them to? Well, that's another story. Stock Car Pro Series Hunt starts on Friday, today, September 8th at 9 a.m. PT, offering you a chance to showcase your treasure hunting skills and win fantastic prizes in a drawing. So basically it's a treasure hunt, but they put a really cute story to it, which is nice. Shows they care. It's nice. I like it. So starting today at 9 a.m. PT and ending Monday, so this is a weekend event at 9 a.m. PT Monday, players can participate in the Stock Car Pro Series hunts in these 10 Upland cities: Arlington, Detroit, Queens, Tokyo, Rio, Buenos Aires, Los Angeles, Santa Clara, Las Vegas, and Bakersfield, which is nice. So wherever you may be, I'm in the Bronx, I could just go take, the train to Queens everything is kind of near something. So you won't have to travel too far to get to anything in particular, depending on where you are.
But what's up with Bakersfield keeping getting this, this shine on in these hunts? Rutherford's not getting spotlighted as much anymore. I mean,
maybe because Bakersfield has more of a community aspect to it.
Really?
I feel so. I know one really good node there, popular node.
Well, then why don't move it to the Bronx? I mean, anywhere with less than 100,000 properties that has small property sizes.
Don't you think maybe they're trying to move people away from I don't see San Francisco, I don't see Rutherford, and those are two big hunting cities. Maybe they're trying to make people step out of their comfort zone a little.
Exactly. I agree.
Easier hunting cities, Cheese. This is all about opportunity here for me.
There's no opportunity without suffering, Goldie. Remember that. It's the backwards law. Anyway.
2 steps forward, you got to take that 1 step back.
No, that's not the backwards law, but that's okay. You look at it after the show. Players can participate in 3 types of competitive treasure hunts to locate the Stock Car Pro Series drivers. Each hunt features different Stock Car Pro Series treasures, and players will receive small UPX rewards for each treasure hunt they find. Additionally, participants will have a chance to win Stock Car Pro Series Hunt exclusive block explorers. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see what they look like down there. You have Red Stock Car Pro Series car. Finding the Red Stock Car Pro Series car treasure will reward players with small amount of UPX and will earn them 3 points for the drawing. Ah, I see. So it's like a spark chest. So the red car will give you 3 points. The blue car treasure will give you 5, and the gold car will give you 50. Wow, that's a jump.
Yeah, it's the same strategy we've seen in some of these other hunts previously. It's actually the same points, but that one in the middle gives you a bunch of UPX. So if you keep getting that one in the middle, I mean, some people make profits that way.
You're right. How smart. Look at you.
I've done this before. This is like the crapping frog. Remember that little squatty crappy frog? Same rules to win that squatty crappy frog.
Yeah, but the frog was cool.
Yeah, well, let's see these block explorers. Let's see how cool they are.
All right, let's see. I got to make this grandpa size.
Yeah.
Cars, you're so tiny. I feel like they're getting smaller instead of bigger.
I think they need to go somewhere else to see them. I think there's scaling in there. Why is there scaling in that table?
The scaling. I know.
They have to be. Is there somewhere else in that announcement where they're larger? We found it.
Open image, a new tab. Cheese.
Wow, that's the way it's done.
So, all right, these are cute.
Yeah.
These are cute.
So you get the same amount of entries regardless of what tier city you're in. You get more UPX the higher tier cities. So, I mean, if you can find a place where you don't have less competition in a lower tier city, and you just want to get that, you'll move yourself up the ranks, potentially get on the top 200, potentially get a golden block explorer that looks a little bit like it belongs in my possession. I think that's the way this is played.
I like it. All right, let me bring this back down.
Also, stay out of whatever city I'm hunting, please. I need a chance.
I don't know if I'll have time for this weekend. We have so much planned, which is a shame because this sounds like fun. Are you going to be going in on this Shacky Shack?
I don't think so. I am really, really busy, and I don't think I can take time to do this.
Yeah, this is a kerfuffle. This is not in a good way kerfuffle. If you have the time for it, it's definitely, something you want to do. But let's see.
I mean, that's a patent pending right there. Good kerfuffle.
Good kerfuffle. Yeah.
New sent by Morecheese. Good kerfuffle.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Oh yeah.
It has to be one word.
Kerfuffle.
The kerfuffle. The new scent.
By Calvin Klein.
Yeah. All right. So today we also still talking about cars and racing. we had the URL race today, which I
Did you
shit the bed.
Did you beat Upland again?
I shit the bed. My screen froze.
Yeah.
And I got this message. I forgot what it said, but yeah.
Did it say "Ta-da, you lose"?
No, it said we're processing something. We're updating something. Sorry, you're a loser.
Right in the middle of an interactive race where you're supposed to actually be participating.
It was
the whole
like
time.
my muffler fell or my wheel spinned off. It happens.
It was that deep pothole.
The people in my pit didn't do a good job with the wheels. They just didn't do right by me. But one thing I noticed, there was a speedometer on the top. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I mentioned something about, and I'm not special at all. I'm not saying that it was me.
It wasn't
not
just for
special.
you.
I am a nobody.
They just gave it to Cheese. Nobody else has a feature.
No. I didn't mention speedometer. It's really a nice addition. I mentioned the top 10 people and whatnot. But yeah, it was a nice addition. I really liked it. I know Mass Chef and Wolf Warner did freaking amazing. Like Wolf Warner gave not Dak. Oh my God. Mass a run for his money. That was really, really awesome. The second race, Matt Suter came in first. Code Ninja came in second. I'm very happy because like we had our little, head buttings. The last race, it was fun. It's like all in good fun. TB came in third. Who came in third in the first one? I don't know. First, right? No. Oh, wait.
What?
Oh. So, all right. So they did qualifiers and then they did one big one. Okay. I am such a ditz. I'm going to have to dye my hair blonde. All right. So for the final race today, it was Matt Suter, Co Ninja, and TB. Mass, Wolf Warner, and Ricora were 4th, 5th, and 6th. But it was a good race. And the quality of the video has moved up substantially. They had a nice little commercial in there. The voices were clear. It made me, really get into it. Did you see it? Were you able to see it today, Shaq? No. It's early. It was early and there was a lot of stuff to do in the day. I admit, like, I wasn't there the whole time myself.
So you were racing and you just like kind of wandered off. The car was just going by itself.
No, my screen froze. Remember,
I know.
in the qualifier.
Yeah.
So if you don't make the qualifier, you're just watching on the bench by yourself. It's all right. I'm okay. It was nicely done though.
If you don't have a 1E, you're sitting in the bench crying in the corner, wishing you had a 1E.
I mean, everyone in the race has a 1E.
That's what I mean. Those who don't have 1Es could not participate. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they could start their own race.
Yeah. With what 4 basics?
That happened before. Somebody did a race with 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't get in there because guess what?
You have a 2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you want to do something, you do it.
Fair enough.
You don't need anybody to do it for you. Come on, Gold.
Well, I'm waiting for this really nice racetrack to come into place in the Bronx.
There's a one already there.
No. The other one in the Bronx.
There's no other one in the Bronx.
I have to full circle that one, Cheese. I have to full circle that one.
Oh shoot, Novo's in here.
Just a week ago, I had the
Mike
crap
Criotti.
talk. Yeah, there is.
Did you just look behind you?
Hey, if you don't have Mike Criotti in your house, I don't know what you're doing wrong.
Mike, what are you doing in his house there? was great. No, that was great. Go ahead. What were you saying, Goldie?
I said, because just a week ago, I came on and I cried and I said, I haven't heard a word. What the heck? Then middle of the show, I get an email saying you're in the queue sometime, maybe somewhere. And then like 4 days later, I've got a structure getting built for my racetrack. So
it wasn't me. It wasn't me, and it wasn't the show because this show.
Oh, you discouraged it. You were like, X1, if you have any sway, just slow it down. I remember.
Yeah, and I'm sure he tried his best.
Yeah.
But I guess his best wasn't good enough. What song is that?
I don't know. I'm not a Plando.
My best wasn't good enough. All right.
I'll dance to it, but I won't tell you what it is.
That's all right. I'll accept that. That's good. Let's move on because this can go on and check. It's like you guys are crazy. You guys are so crazy.
Well,
And
there's a big discussion right now in Upland because X1 dropped a video today.
Yeah, like just a few minutes ago.
Right. And people are saying that there's a clue possibly to something really big at the end.
What? Should we open it up and look at the
should
end?
watch it together.
I can't figure out what's happening, but that's kind of what I've been sitting here watching in general.
Oh, so you're watching like a general, people are just going crazy in general?
Well, they're not going crazy, but there's mention of something. So
crazy is not a bad thing. You got to realize crazy is my state of being. So
no, you're not crazy. You're not out there killing people, Goldie. Let's stop that. Oh my God, I can't put this video. All right, hold on. All right,
I'm holding steak up to a camera like my friend can actually smell it. I think I'm on the line.
And I'm smelling it. We're both okay. It's fine. We're both okay. All right, let's see. Share. All right. Let's watch this at the end and see the last 30.
Are you sharing sound, or did you figure
out?
Can
you hear him?
No, I can't hear.
You're not sharing sound on the video.
How do I do that?
It's in your OBS settings, I believe.
I'm not using OBS.
Oh, then it's in your StreamYard settings.
Damn, that sucks.
Mike, how do you do it? It's not working. I think he uses StreamYard.
Yeah, that sucks. Wait, do they have like a closed captioning for the hearing impaired?
I mean, we are all getting
older. Did I go
older.
too far? Or is it like here? Like, is it the images you see? Why is it so blurry? Where is this? Was that it? Like the images? Oh.
Well, you're not going to want to miss the next few weeks. There's a huge announcement coming. That's right now. Who was that? Watch it. Who was that picture of?
That was the guy from The Fly.
Oh, really? Yes.
He does commercials for hotels.com or something. Discover the world. What the hell is his name?
He's not the guy from The Fly.
Better. We're so stupid, Goldie. What is his name?
Okay, so before we talk about his name, he is not from the. He is not from The Fly. He is from The Fly. He is from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park.
He's from The Fly. He is The Fly.
He's from both, but
he could be from both. You said
more
no.
Jurassic Park. More Jurassic.
You said the word no.
Jeff Goldblum is who we're
Welcome back to another Upland update. My name is X1 the Gamer. This is
Whoa!
I can hear yours.
Now we can hear it. So,
Or I should let you present.
yeah.
You
Do
can
it.
do it like if you put present, I'll get it up there. Oh, you're muted too.
Okay. I will present.
We had Shaq reading out X1. Worst show ever.
What? She's translating, Cheese.
Look for the share audio checkbox on the next window. Follow these steps to share a video with audio.
See, Cheese? Share video and audio. I knew it was there somehow. I just don't know how to do it.
I don't know. Select tab to share. How about this one? Wait.
And you can share window too.
Oh, there we go. There's that one. Wait. Oh no, this window.
Almost there. Almost there.
Share that window. I don't know.
Yep.
But I don't know if the audio will work. Let's see.
Yeah, check it out. There's a lot of information in there. Each episode is filled with tips, tricks, and insights from players like you. Check it out. And that does it for this week, everybody. But you're not going to want to miss the next few weeks. There is a huge announcement coming. That's right, huge. Stay tuned to our social medias. Make sure you're watching Easter eggs being dropped in everything that we post. You may want to watch this back frame for frame. There may be something there. Just saying, huge announcement incoming in the next few weeks. You're not going to want to miss it. And get ready. This is an exciting time to be at Upland. I'll see you guys next time.
I like that frame for frame. You know, people put in like 60 hours of work on a single video. They start looking at the pixels. Oh, that pixel looks like it's off.
Was that
excited.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah,
Yes,
Jeff
it
Goldblum.
was.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. I wonder if hotels.com is coming to Upland.
Jeff Goldblum.
Wasn't he
Legit.
Independence Day?
Oh, he was in everything. Every
He was
good
in
film.
so much, yeah.
Every good film that's ever
The
been made.
Fly, Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Every good film.
dinosaurs.
They
What?
might
We're gonna get dinosaurs.
have.
That's no.
We could
that's
go
mine.
crazy with the speculation. Remember,
Mine.
this is very biased opinions, people.
Everybody get ready for dinosaurs in Upland.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
We're gonna.
I want a T-Rex totem.
Oh yeah, that's the one right there.
Ooh, imagine Jurassic Park in Upland.
All I've been asking for the last 2 years from Upland is dinosaurs.
Fossils, finding fossils, putting them together, crafting. I would love crafting.
Oh yeah.
This is so much speculation on our part, though.
No, it's just definitely guaranteed by that one clip of Jeff Goldblum.
Basically.
I mean, why would they put him in there if we weren't getting dinosaurs? Duh.
Basically. Oh my gosh.
Oh, money. Now I'm rich.
Boop.
I
That's
had
a little too rare there.
nah.
Is it
Stop
grilled
going.
or fried or baked?
He
It's
fried
not much
it.
of it's not much of anything. It is fried, but there's not much of anything, is what it is.
I still hear it mooing.
Mhm.
All right. Moving on. Because I could personally stay in this area for hours, but if I don't move on, we will stay here
Forever, jeez.
forever.
There's so much else going on this week. I mean, let's go. Let's see what's going on.
Well, if you stop talking, I can.
Wow, I mean, maybe. Maybe.
The Neon Jungle Tour. The neon is that what Japan is referred to as, Neon Jungle?
Tokyo?
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like
Tokyo?
that.
Is that because of all the bright lights and the billboards like Times
No,
Square?
it's because of all the dark lights.
That's what it was. I knew it.
All right, so get ready, Uplanders. It's time to pack your bags and prepare for an exciting adventure in the city of Tokyo on the Neon Jungle Tour. This 9-stop tour. Now, this happened already, people. I'm just going over it.
It's still going, folks.
Wait,
you
is
still
it?
have time. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
11:59 p.m. PT Friday today.
Look at that. I was testing you.
I know. And I passed.
This 9-stop tour will guide you through the heart of Japan's capital. Along the way, you'll encounter iconic landmarks, awe-inspiring skyscrapers, captivating museums, and much more. Registration opened on Wednesday, September 6th at 10 a.m. And it kicks off. Oh, you had to register for it. So if you didn't register for it, you can't participate from now until Thursday?
Yeah. It's one of those things that they close the registration before it actually starts, usually 2 hours on these tours. And if you're not registered in time, by the time people can start taking that tour, you can't decide to start taking the tour. You're too late.
Not until Friday, I mean.
But the cool thing about these tours and this tour specifically is you could have registered from outside Tokyo, and then you have that opportunity of strategy. Do I want to just bank those cents? Do I actually want to spend almost 8,000 UPX to fly to Tokyo, do the tour, another 4,000 UPX home, again, round trip of 8,000 UPX? Again, there's different strategies here with this tour. And it, for me, was an expensive one to get there and get back if I was going to do it.
Did you do it, Shaki?
I sure did.
Oh wow, nice. How was it? Was it easy enough to go through? I've never done a tour.
Yeah, it was easy. I listened to the voice tour, and I didn't run into any big glitches or anything. It was real smooth and didn't take very long, and was cool to hear a bit about Tokyo. And then now I'll get some free Spark.
Yay!
Nice.
I mean, sort of free, right? I mean, travel costs.
I mean,
I'll spend some UPX for some Spark.
yeah, I mean, 9,000 UPX in Spark. I mean, in travel fees is a lot. 4,500 at the highest for travel fees to Tokyo one way. Expensive.
Yeah, it was, but UPX for Spark. I mean, okay,
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And you had fun along the way. Look at that.
so fun. I had so
It's almost like you paid for an experience inside Upland. Wow.
Oh.
Goldie.
travel. I mean, in a way, I like to travel in Upland because it's kind of cool. Like, you get on your bus or your subway, and then you get on your plane, and it's it's sort of cool to not just be static.
Not to be a little floater, just floating around the Upland Metaverse.
We all float down here. Oh my God, that reminds me of a story. So I was like gloating in Upland General Discord that my building complex was giving out ice cream floats. So it was 12 p.m. and usually, my husband comes home for lunch to spend time with me because he's weird. I don't know anyone who'd want to spend time with me except for Goldie. Yeah, maybe you are weird, Goldie.
See, I'm weird.
Yeah, I'll accept it now. All right. So wait. I'm not finished with my story.
Fine.
So he drives home. We meet in the front, and they have it all nicely set up. And we're waiting on the side to wait our turn. And when I get there, she asked, "What kind of float do you want?" And she goes, "Okay, enjoy your float." And I go, "We all float down here." And you could tell she was still smiling, but you could tell it was very forced, and it was like please step away.
The life drained out of her eyes for a second. That's great.
I wanted to make her laugh. All right, so I'm going to actually put this tab before the next tab because stay in a Tokyo state of mind.
Look at them kitties.
And they're so freaking cute. They're so freaking cute. I'm gonna say,
Ooh.
let me open image a new tab.
I want a lucky cat.
Oh, I like
Those little paw just wagging in the air.
I like the chunky ones.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which I like these chunky ones.
Do you know what?
Could see.
Yeah. What, I'm sorry.
Their
Go ahead.
little mouth shape.
Yeah. Do you know what I like? I like the fact that they're giving away some map assets. Show some love to map assets. Why don't we?
Yeah.
A prize of a map asset instead of a block explorer. I mean, that's diversification right there. Thinking outside the box, Upland. I mean, granted, I think a lot of us said, "Can you please give out map assets as a prize for something?" But it's good that they're doing it.
I feel like this conversation never didn't happen, but okay.
Oh, it happened.
Tokyo Map Asset Challenge. Are you interested in adding some Tokyo term to your properties? If so, get ready for the Tokyo Map Asset Giveaway Challenge, where you will have the opportunity to win a Tokyo Map Asset. The challenge begins on Monday and ends on Friday, September 15th, 9 a.m. PT. During this challenge, players will earn points by completing specific activities in Upland to be entered into 4 daily drawings, where each point will be equal to 1 entry for the drawing. So this is basically like the other thing.
Yeah, same thing. You
All
get
right.
you well, it's like the FIFA we just did, right? Where there's different things you can do to earn different points.
All right.
But there's not even one badge. Whoop whoop.
Oh, there's no. Well, I mean, they can't give badges willy-nilly.
As long as I'm getting one.
Oh, Shaq, do you remember on the UPX podcast what kind of badges they were saying that they needed to do?
Yeah. The Genesis City, San Francisco, if you were the first to mint. Yeah.
The OG pass that if you minted in San Francisco, that's it. You have a great memory. Thank you. If you minted in San Francisco or were able to, you would get an OG pass badge.
Pass badge.
I think they should do that. You're like, food.
Awesome number 1 group.
What's an awesome number 1 group? What's the awesome number? Yeah, what's the awesome number 1 group? I need to know. Well, what?
It's a DM on Discord.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, you're not.
I'm not cool enough. No, I'm not there.
Oh, yep. No, you're not there, Goldie. Sorry. So you'll be okay. Okay.
You know how I bring solace to my soul. I'll be okay.
All right, so this is how you do it, people. Sending in Tokyo will give you 1 point per send. You can do that 5 times per day. Well, I mean, you could do it more, but you're only going to get credit for 5, and the daily max points is 20 because you get 5 times 5 is 20. It's a simple math. All right, spawn a standard treasure. So to do a standard treasure hunt in there, you can do that 3 times, and you will get 5 points. Mint a property in Tokyo, which is not a bad deal because it's not a bad place to have, properties, etc. You get 10 points for that. You could do that twice. So you could do 2 properties per day, and complete a Tokyo collection.
Oh yeah.
Now I know you're the queen of trying this, chat. Have you tried to undo a Tokyo collection you have and redo it to see if it works?
No, but I can do it right now.
Yeah, I think everyone should try that just in case it works. It's like the easiest 40 points you'll have.
So many points in FIFA. There was so many points in FIFA for doing that.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it was like People got like 200 points just for undoing their collections and redoing their collections.
Well, I mean, it's an action. You're
Yeah.
using stress. You're using energy for it.
Using
It takes minimal amount of effort, but it still takes effort, right?
that button click muscles. Ooh, that's a lot of work there, Cheese.
You have to find it. You have to go to collections. You have to search for Tokyo.
It's a lot of work because
It is.
if you keep a spreadsheet, you have to be very careful that you select the correct after deselecting, you have to scroll through and make sure you find the exact same properties, or else your spreadsheet will be thrown off.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't ruin the spreadsheet.
Do you know? No, if I ever ruin my spreadsheet, it will be irreparable.
Oh, irreparable. Just memorize it. Just go get a mental picture like that.
Not
Just
to
stock
mention
away.
scrolling through all your properties to try to find. Anyway,
You know what?
He doesn't know anything.
You convinced me, Shaq. Double points for you. Double
it would be
points.
so much easier
Gryffindor.
by finding your properties.
Double points for Gryffindor. Sorry. All right. Rewards. The kitty cats. I think this layer right here, this level, the middle,
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
those are the cutest cats.
Yeah, they are.
That's the prettiest cat, and that's the wisest cat, right? So this looks like a smart cat, cute cat, and pretty cat.
The one in the middle looks like it's more scrappy, especially that yellow one. It looks like it's going to get in a fight and win.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you want to just go like that. You're like, you're such a cute
No,
little cat.
that cat is not looking for that type of attention right now. That's like a Georgie biter cat right there.
You're a weirdo. I still like the middle one the best.
Oh, I know. I love a biter cat. Have you ever met George? He's a biter. Look at that one right there. Look at that one in the middle, the white one.
That's
Look
what
at the
I'm
white ones
saying.
there. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna bite
Oh,
you.
so you think like he's cute, but then it's a trick.
Yeah, he doesn't
Alright.
bite you in the elbow, but for pets, like not to kill you, but to just give a scratch.
I think you need all of them because they look best when they're all in a line, like in the display picture.
Yeah.
So you basically,
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
Like you have the different ones on you want each one.
right.
Like this is like the parent cat. This is the brat that gets in trouble. And this is Marsha, like the pretty one.
Marsha.
Meowsha.
Meowsha. Yeah.
Shaq is losing brain cells from being on the show. I'm so
No,
sorry.
Shaq is learning the depths of depravity. It's okay, Shaq.
I'm sorry we're being so silly. Let me see. All right. Coming up now, let's talk about NFLPA season. So they said that they weren't able to start on time, but I think now this is saying that they're all settled in and it's better now?
In 4 weeks.
In 4 weeks. So that's still...
They told us a couple days ago, they told us yesterday, essentially, it's going to be 4 weeks. Hold on to your butts. And now they're telling us today, it's going to be 4 weeks. Hold on to your butts. I mean,
keep holding on to your butt.
Keep holding on to your butt. No, they're telling us in a more succinct way with a little more detail. They put it out in an official announcement as opposed to Lizette going into Discord and writing a 2-sentence statement. So it's a nice statement because it's in the game of Upland. People who wouldn't see it in Discord are going to see it. But very much so. I think it's important for them to get the message out now and just, I don't know if it's eat crow. I don't know if it's just be forward with people and say, you're not going to have week 1. You're not going to have week 2, week 3, probably week 4. If that changes, we'll let you know.
All right. So it's good that they're letting us know about it. Even though it'll start late, they're just kind of like giving us the deets and whatnot.
I think they could sneak another totem sale in before week 4 of NFLPA too. So I'd rather put my
I think that's going to be a monthly thing, like the Spark was.
I want some more. I want some more totems.
Yeah, of course you do. Everybody wants totems, and speaking of Spark, where's that been? We'll get to that though.
Mm-hmm.
So before they had the NFLPA, where you can actually go to the city where they were playing and get the players you want. I see now they kind of like changed it up a bit.
Well, they went back to the basics. The 2020s was all sold in packs, and it was all those blind packs. The first set we bought, remember we buying those in USD, and then they told us at one point all of the 2020s were going to be sold in USD, and they switched over to UPX, which again, it is what it is. It's fine, but that first set that we bought, it was like 3 months before we had any details about what they were. But there was some benefit to it because a lot of the low mints ended up with the people who bought in that first pack set in the USD side.
Yeah. I kind of like going back to the basics because I know you mentioned it last night on the UPX show. It does give more benefit to the person, like the secondary sellers and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, because
if just go and pick your player,
if you don't have what you want and you got to go buy it at XYZ, American football shop or NFLPA shop somewhere, fan shop, then yeah, absolutely, it's going to create market activity. That's more transactions for the overall economy. That's people going to legit shops, which is good for the legit shops, and it's potentially opportunities for more profit to be there for people who bought these packs in the first place.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't like that you can go to the shop. Like, I mean, it in a sense, it's kind of like the Black Friday where you go run and get all the players you want and then you sell them secondary. But for the lazy player, such as myself, I just want to open up the tab.
Well,
and buy what I need to buy.
It's a gambler in our soul, Cheese. It's a gambler in our soul. We want to crack that pack and have a chance of getting something good.
Yeah, I agree.
And just like Louisa Posey. Those are good crack packs.
We'll get to that. Actually, that's in there.
Itinerary.
Maybe did I forget it?
I don't know.
Toss it was in there. Facing the whole show. Well, not the whole show. we'll sneak it in there somehow.
There's room. We'll have to lose a little bit of stake, but there's going to be room for Louisa Posey.
Now, getting to more interesting stuff. The world's most talented community is in Upland. A conversation with Shaq on.
Ooh.
Now, I watched
interesting.
this. I had to watch this over a period of time because yesterday I was so busy. And I think I watched the last 10 minutes of it today. And it was such a great interview. X1 looked so happy to be there with you. Like you were you were like on fire. I love watching you talk. You're a lot more organized than I am. So, it's a nice inspiration to see. You kind of watch people. I look up to you, Shaq. I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to have met you, and the way you talked about the community was awesome. And yeah, I think it was really well done. Like, what did you take away from that conversation with X1?
I came away from it just feeling so good and so happy because he is a really phenomenal person. He's a really, really nice person, good person, very respectful, very thoughtful. And, I love the Upland team, but that's really what I can say is that I felt like he appreciated my views and he's just a really good guy. And cool. I felt really honored. It was amazing to have the opportunity to have that time with him.
Yeah. And the chemistry was really good too. Like I could actually see you guys doing segments together. To be honest, like watching you guys was very infectious.
The Shaq and X1 show.
Well, I don't think that either of them have time for show, but like kind of like how he went to certain places with Loyal Doyle or this and that. Like I would love to see that dynamic between you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you for all of your kind words. I mean, really, Cheese, you know I love you.
No.
Much to me to have you be so positive. So thank you.
I mean every freaking word. You're amazing. Amaze balls. Well, we're not done talking about you because there was another event you were involved in that happened a couple of days ago, a few days
Shaq
ago.
News Corner, is that where we're in right now?
And,
Shaq News Corner.
And
yeah,
Michael. Wow. It was Obiwan PR's event, tiled My Corner. It was this past Wednesday. It was a fun, interactive experience. Great panel with Web3 leaders such as Jacqueline, Ulysses, and Ira X Lab. It was multilingual with live translations, and big names such as Dirk and X1 stopped in to check it out. Can you tell us more about this event?
It was really well put together. Obiwan did an amazing job. He's a really good guy, by the way. Obiwan was so professional. He started planning for this event like a month or two in advance, and just so well prepared.
Yeah.
You know, he let me know what the interview questions would be and gave me the opportunity to submit images, and he put the collages together for our presentations, and there was just so much that went into it, and I thought it was a really great time.
Yeah.
It was really interesting getting to hear the other speakers, and then and I like that we got the group photo, and they're going to be sending an NFT, and then they came out with the Web3 magazine.
Yeah.
And they had a really fun after party.
I saw you dancing.
In real life, I'm a terrible dancer.
Like Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld.
I've always been so insecure about dancing. I just think I'm terrible. So it's really cool to be able to wear like this really awesome outfit in the metaverse in spatial and just like click a key on your keyboard and you're like an amazing dancer.
I mean, that's one way to monetize Upland, though, Cheese. What you do is you have to people that have to pay extra to learn better dance moves, or you have to collect dancing NFTs, Cheese. And then if you want to go into cafe and look like you know your stuff, you have to have those, you know, those high level Eldritch or like the ultra rare
school.
Yeah,
like you could take your avatar,
Ready Player Me avatar,
enroll them in dancing schools.
Dancing well becomes a status symbol, like a Ferrari or something.
Head over to Mangera School in Rio de Janeiro.
If you want to learn the samba, you go to Brazil. If you want to learn the two-step, you go to Austin. If you want to know hip hop, you come to the Bronx. I love it. Yeah, it's so cool. And when they open up Puerto Rico, that would be amazing. You'd learn the salsa. Or Dominican Republic, and you learn the merengue, bachata.
I like it.
Yeah, and I really liked how during the show it was interactive, and they said get up and walk over here, look over here, walk over here, look over here, and then we took the photo. And then we came back to sitting, and then It took me a while to get to know how to sit. You had to scroll in and
Mhm.
see that green thing. Like everyone was saying, hover over it, but I was like all the way scrolled out. So in the future, everybody's scrolling, and you'll be able to see that green thing right there. But yeah, that was really freaking cool.
I remember being nervous because I agree with you, like figuring out how to sit down. That was one hurdle that I had to get over, but I was able to do that before the presentation began, right? But I was sitting here feeling really nervous because I knew that my turn to speak was going to be coming up. And because the other guests stood up to speak,
Ah.
I was sitting here being like, how do I get back up?
But at one point, Ira X Lab got up and started dancing on her seat.
Right. Yeah, because she knows what she's doing, because she has a whole world in spatial. Really beautiful. If you haven't been to it, it's gorgeous.
I have to go check it out.
It's really pretty. So she knew all about the controls and how to move it, but and that made me even more nervous because here's this girl next to me that knows exactly what she's doing, and I'm like, I don't know.
Nobody would have cared either way because you're Shaq and everyone loves you, and you could have like farted up there and they were like, oh, she's so cool.
That is what these Ready Player Me avatars need: programmable farts.
Oh my God, no, because I'd be farting all the time.
I know you would. I know you would.
I have a funny story.
Okay.
So I was sitting next to Upland, right? And I don't know who said it, but one of us was like, oh, look, there goes Dirk. So I'm not very familiar with spatial. I just figured out how to sit down. I thought that I wasn't going to get up, and if I press W, I could just scroll forward in my screen and look around. No, I actually got up, walked over to him, probably was standing right on top of him, stayed there for a few seconds, and then walked right back. And then all of a sudden I get this DM from Uplando, and he's like, ha 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 ha. What did you do? Take a selfie? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And what are you laughing at? He goes, you walked right over there, stood right on top of him for a few seconds, and then walked back to your seat.
Crop dusted him. You
I swear I didn't fart on I'm sorry, but yeah, I was so embarrassed. I was like, all right, I'm not getting up. I'm not moving around. I'm going to do art while I listen in. He's probably like, who is this woman? Who is this Morecheese?
Well, I mean, sometimes you have a big dinner and, it's hard. It's hard to keep seated.
You didn't know you were standing on Dirk?
No, I thought I was at my seat and the camera just panned. I was just panning my camera forward just to kind of like see what his avatar looked like.
Oh, wow.
That's what that first person view does to you, Cheese, as opposed to third person view. You move with it and you don't know what your body's doing.
Yes, it's all the video games I play. Yeah. To be honest, oh my God, Baldur's Gate 3. What happens is it's turn based, and if you press WASD, it doesn't move your character, but it moves the environment, so you could look around the room before actually going in there. So
that's what you get about going. Sorry. That's what you get for going deep in Baldur's Gate, waiting for Starfield to come out.
Yeah, but that's Tuesday. I guess we could talk about games here. But
you think that Starfield doesn't exist if it's not Tuesday? Starfield always exists.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Spark.
Spark.
What do you think about Spark? Do you think it's over now that totems are here?
I think it was meant. I think it was meant to be a limited resource. I think.
Well, no. I know that, but do you think the monthly sales are done?
I think they definitely have always had this concept that they were going to look at the potential of changing how Spark was distributed and how it got into people's hands. There's a limited supply, and they always wanted to get as much out. Look at that! Look at that face go! Look at that face! Look at that face! I mean, they always wanted to get a certain amount out and get it out more quickly to help encourage people to build. I don't know if the focus shifts a little bit towards STEM. Not that Spark isn't still valuable. Not that this is not still a reason. I'm paying a bunch for Spark. I'm glad the market dropped from 25 cents a Spark hour and it's down to like 6 right now. I'm very glad for that. But
all right, take a breath. Take a breath. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't want to disagree with Goldie.
Because you'll never hear the end of it.
Because he's Goldie and I have the greatest respect. But I must disagree. So this isn't firsthand information. Somebody that went to the London meetup.
Ooh.
With, was it Dirk or Adon? I think it was Dirk. And asked him.
She's spilling the beans.
Asked him point blank if there's a cap to Spark. Like, is it? And he said, no. There it will be an unlimited resource. So that second part, I didn't hear it myself. And one more point. Why would Upland stop selling Spark when it's a great, I mean, they need money for all of the great developments they're going to continue doing. Why would they stop selling something so valuable?
Not stop selling it, but to make it more scarce. Like to not do the typical monthly thing, but more kind of like a maybe by a tri-yearly or something, or event-wise, like only given during certain kind of big special events,
and encourage people to earn it in certain ways. But
I think they do have to keep, like Shaq is right about the like, you know, generation of income. But like, yeah,
I mean, I agree, but I mean, they can make more money. I mean, again, the monetization of Upland is something that Upland's going to continue to evolve. But I mean, I think that the performance of some of the last few Spark sales, maybe they are holding off to allow some of the demand to potentially build the features out that is going to create more demand for Spark to come back. And you're absolutely right, Shaq. Technically speaking, Spark is not capped. There was a 50,000 Spark that was brought into the game of Upix from the pool of the available Spark. The true available Spark is like 76 quadrillion. I mean, like a lot of the zeros. They're not actually going to ever put that much Spark out, but they are being selective about how much they bring into the game of Upland at one time. We kind of have known for the last year anyways that they were going to expand the 50,000 pool that exists now. It's always this question of when do they do it, how do they do it, why do they do it, and if they allow themselves to get close to the 50,000 mark, we can start as a community seeing how limited or how valuable it can become when it's limited. And I don't know, we'll have to see, because keep in mind, 6 Upix an hour for Spark rental is not a lot right now.
Right. It's not, but it's great to build.
It's great Shaq. For my racetrack in the Bronx. Did you say it doesn't exist?
You were analyzing this at such a much higher level than I was.
Yeah, but you got him to admit that it's not capped.
Well, I never said it was capped, but yes, Cheese, it's a very good point to bring up. And Shaq, 100%. It's worth noting that there are different theories as to how Upland should proceed, and overall Upland is going to do what's best for Upland.
Well, Upland has all of the mathematical models and analysis based on numbers that only they have access to. So I think it's kind of hilarious when players without access to all of this internal information, come up with theories of what they just know is the best thing for Upland to do because they can't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I
wow.
love that evil giggle. That was amazing.
Oh shoot!
Oh my god, I need to get that in a soundbite.
What
That
the-
was awesome.
She's like C. Prada, very sweet, very kind, and all of a sudden this evil giggle comes out, and you're like, I'm in trouble
Oh
now.
god, yes, C. Prado has the best evil giggle ever. She's like, he.
It's just so understated, and you're like, what's gonna happen? It's good. It's
It's
good.
like the cute little sister
Yeah,
that pouts her bottom lip like to get something she wants, and you're like, here.
yeah, but she puts gum in your hair when you're not looking. She's that
Yes,
type
she
of little
does. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully, we will see something with Spark come up because I would definitely like to buy some. I've been waiting to buy some for a while. I've accumulated funds for it. Here we're still so weird, Goldie. I accumulated funds for it, and I'm ready. I'm ready to buy one. But moving on. So this right
It's
here.
Wait.
Oh, you have one too.
Wait. I don't have one.
You're not special, Goldie. Yes. Oh my God. Which one is yours? I didn't open it yet because I didn't have time to do it, and I just got it yesterday with my float.
Mine's the llama.
Oh, you could see it on the side. Oh, because mine was custom. This is a Morecheese. My Block Explorer.
Yay!
Oh my freaking God. So I haven't opened it yet. It comes really nicely packaged, but the envelope has a lot of sawdust in it. So make sure you open it over garbage.
Wait till you
say that.
Wait till you smell it.
Yes. I love smelling things. Me and Lily had a conversation about smelling everything. Oh, it smells smoky. Like a really nice smoked salmon.
Hickory smoked steak.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like marshmallow.
She's talking my language right now.
Savory. I want to eat these.
Hey, keep them in your mouth. Don't choke on those cheese.
So when I go to Finland, my father-in-law, he smokes me a salmon, and oh my God, it smells just like this. Oh my God, that's so cute. Mine,
it's a llama.
Mine is has a little cheese in there. Wait, I'll do what we used to do in the 90s.
So cute.
You put your hand. Look at this lipstick. You put it right behind the hand. So yeah, this looks amazing, and you could see my pixel art like very clearly on this. I'm trying to see if I find a big piece.
You gotta build a puzzle now, cheese, to make it make sense.
No, Sully and I are gonna do this weekend. Yeah. When I told him about it, he was so excited. He was like, "What?" Like this is like you can see. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There you go. You can see the pixels.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool.
So I'm going to do that this weekend, and then I'll show it. Oh, my God. It smells so good.
Anthologypuzzles.com.
And I will put the website in the description. I didn't get your information last week for the description, Shaq. I think you gave it to me, but I just forgot to put it in there. So I have to do that.
Which information?
Create more of this, create more of that, whatever other
like
project you're working
you
on.
Want in there. I'll put as much as you want.
The Creed the Creed More Halloween Spooktacular. That's probably a good one to start promoting because we're headed that way. And charity is not going to make money itself. Get some money that way.
And so we are wondering if there are members of the community, nodes, projects that would like to donate prizes for the Creedmoor Halloween Race Spectacular to benefit the Child Mind Institute. What we will do is we will Metaverser from the board Uplander Club. He will have artists make one of one NFTs. There will be 12 of those, and each one will be auctioned.
Ooh.
The highest bidder will win a place in the race.
That's
And
awesome.
So we need to get a really great prize pool together, a prize pool that makes people want to bid a lot on those NFTs. So that's our big challenge right now, is coming up with the prize pool. We would be very grateful for any donations that we receive. And 100% of the proceeds will go to the Child Mind Institute.
Can we donate in UPX? Like if I sent you 100K UPX?
To the Child
Absolutely.
Mind, help the Child Mind Institute.
So the way that it works is the people who race will receive the prizes. And we actually have Umbrella Boy. He's the official prize collector.
I love Umbrella Boy. He's
I
so
love
cool.
Umbrella Boy too. So he will collect the prize donations from people.
Okay.
We will publicize what the prize offerings, what the winnings will be from these prizes. The bidding on the NFT will be done in wax.
Ooh, okay.
And then we use Endowment, which is a nonprofit. And what Endowment does is they do the exchange of wax to US dollar, and they deposit the US dollar into the charity's account, which we have set up, a Creedmoor account for the Child Mind Institute.
All right.
It's all very transparent. It can be, you can show receipts, and that's how it's done.
Nice.
So have you thought, to Cheese's point, have you thought about taking a cumulative UPX? So like, say if somebody's willing to put a little bit in, they can't afford to put a ton, they're able to make a donation of 20,000, 100,000, whatever the amount of UPX is, and then putting that into a big prize. So there's a huge prize for somebody to want to, take a chance on.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, and that would absolutely, we would do that. Absolutely. Anybody that wants to get in on this, even if it's, if we had hundreds of people who just wanted to give 3 UPX or 5 UPX, I mean, that would add up. So any donation would be very helpful.
Well,
So,
I would like to donate, 100K UPX and maybe a few, like, map assets. If you need any more artists, I could definitely whip something up for you.
thank you.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to do this, just to kind of contact you or Umbrella Boy and set this up. And when do they have until?
We're shooting to have the race right around Halloween, which is October 31st. And so really to do the auction, I would say sometime probably in mid-October. So,
Okay.
So we've
That's
got
cool.
like the next 4 weeks.
All right. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting this together. I know you did this last year and you guys were a huge success with it.
Yes, we raised over $5,000 for the Child Mind Institute. And what they do is they help families who have children with learning disabilities and mental disabilities. They do research to help figure some stuff out, and they also provide resources to families who are struggling, and that in turn also helps the children, obviously.
That's awesome.
Right? They're completely reliant. Children are reliant on their families.
Yeah.
To get them the help they need. And as a mother of a child with mental disabilities, I can tell you it's very, very difficult to get the help that you need for your child. I'll start crying. So
Virtual hugs.
Love you, Mama Shack.
Oh, you're awesome. Look at you. You're so cool. I love you so much.
I love how we find we have like things in common with each other without even trying.
That's why we're all here, right? There's something
Yeah.
that makes us all tick together.
Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. Beautiful thing you're doing. And please contact Shaq, Umbrella Boy. If you want to contact me, I can help out as well. I can get the information over, definitely. And I'll have that information in the description here. And please, anybody, do what you can. This is wonderful. You're amazing. Look at that.
Shaq says 3 UPX, 5 UPX. I'd say round up. If you can do 10 or 15,000 UPX for a lot of established players, that's not a lot. If they can get all built up, that's going to be a bigger incentive for people to put real money towards a charity. And we love to see that, especially like people talk about raising money around Christmas. I love the idea that you're raising money around Halloween. A time that not a lot of people are trying to raise money for charity. Let's do it. So I love that, Shaq.
Thank you, Goldie. Thank you, Cheese.
Oh wait! Oh my God! I just lost my train of whatifisms.
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna make a thing about whatifisms. All right, so I had a nice conversation with Coach Funk today.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Funk.
Huh?
I love Coach Funk.
He's cool. I love him so much. I need to get him back on the show. We will get him back on the show because he's doing a project and he's trying to get it to level 2, and it's for the NBA.
My
whatifism is, what if they brought the NBA to Upland? Would you participate? Because I know I would.
Oh yeah.
Or would it be better as a level 2? Because I definitely know Coach is going to kill it. Because
So he's working on the partnership with NBA or NBA, the Players Association.
Kind of like, well, I don't know for sure. I don't want to put any words.
Okay.
He just mentioned it to me. I don't want to get into too many specifics because I know him. But he want like a fantasy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a fantasy basketball thing.
Oh, I'd go for fantasy basketball in a heartbeat. Having the team partnerships or having the brand partnerships are huge in those sports endeavors. But if you can get the data and you can do the fantasy,
yeah, that would be amazing. I know Mars and Jim Too Stupid.
Yeah,
he had a fantasy football, and it was fun to watch. It was because like it wasn't as transferable, so it was kind of like, oh, if this was this way, we could do this. But they had another episode out, and it was fun to watch. It's just like, people talking about stuff, people that and like talking about stuff, and you just want to see them talk about stuff, and you tune in because of that. And that's how it was. It was really nice. And he had the ninjas there. He had Boulder there. He had Wolf there. Wolf Warner.
Oh, you're talking about the draft. You talking about the draft this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. That was very cool. And again, I
Did
think
you catch it?
Yeah.
The Too Stupid thing?
The Too Stupid thing. The draft?
What are you talking about?
Yes, the draft.
Did you watch Too Stupid's video?
Yes, the draft. The draft. So I like the idea of putting a draft out that way and being able to talk again. This is going way into the weeds of fantasy sports, but I love the idea of because I've done fantasy where you're with people and you're in a room and all of that. I like the idea of being able to take it a little bit towards the metaverse, and these people are all interacting who know each other because of the metaverse, and they are all interacting, taking part in a collective experience, different parts of the world all at the same time. So I really like that. Again, it's not brand new, But I mean, isn't that great when we can do something, whether it's, layer 1, layer 2, layer 7, whatever you want to call it, that is the people you already know from Upland doing something that is fun in and of itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
It was great.
Hi, Shaq's hubby.
Came up to the refrigerator.
Oh.
That's what the good stuff is.
Yep.
Can I comment on the flowers? Because are these the same flowers? Because they look really good.
Thank you. This is a special bouquet we had made at our wedding. Instead of the unity candle, we did the ever blooming garden, which is something we made up. But we had these like silk flowers and stuff, and we gave each of the people in attendance a stem.
Mm-hmm.
And they each came up and they stuck it into the vase.
Yeah.
And we left it in exactly the way that they stuck the flower in. So that's exactly how it was put together.
I thought this was
really
a fresh
cool.
bouquet. It's beautiful. It is very beautiful. And again, the fact that it's not a fresh bouquet and it ties to your wedding, it's even more beautiful. But I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What it represents, let me finish that because it's important. Everybody is different. And sometimes we talk bad about people or look down on people or get annoyed by people because they're different. But it's actually our differences that complete it, like a garden where, the peonies bloom at a certain time and roses aren't peonies, luckily, because the roses bloom at a different time. And so that's what that represents, is the value that each person brings in their own unique way.
I love that. That's so unique.
That's quite a tradition for a wedding. I love that.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
I think more people should do that. I know it's beautiful that it's your thing, but that's also like
I would totally steal it if I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm getting married again.
It's a blend. We have a blended family, and so it seemed like an important concept for a blended family. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
That's awesome.
See, look at this. Every time we learn a little bit about Shaq, it's like, wow.
I know. So
see, this is why she's the player of the year, Cheese.
No,
among other
definitely.
Things. Yeah,
definitely. I know. As soon as they announced that, I'm like, Shaq, I'm voting for you, or like I'm nominating you. Yeah, I remember even before I was like, I'm nominating you.
That was the biggest no-brainer, I thought, for this. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of great players. They do a lot for the community. I'm not going to discount any one player, but it felt like a no-brainer this year.
Thanks, guys.
Article of the week.
Woo! I said blue. I said blue.
All right, let's see. Article of the week. Article of the week. Where is it? La 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 la.
Steak.
Connect the.
Yeah, this is just a calmer down. A little
what
bit of
cut
steak.
is it? What cut?
Yeah.
Goldie, what cut of meat?
So today we went with something that I could take and put a little more heat to on the front. Let it move a little bit of heat. It's a shoulder, and I like a nice piece of tougher meat that's nice and raw because it's a lot easier to taste and smell and smell through the internet.
I used to love pork shoulder, pernil.
Mm-hmm.
When I was able to eat meat, and I was in my 20s, I used to make this all the time, and you keep it in the juices in the fridge before you roast it in the oven overnight, and it comes out so crispy and so awesome, and it's so good. I miss roast beef so much.
Oh yeah,
but can't have it. Cheese growing older sucks.
You can have a nice piece of salmon, Cheese.
Yeah. I can have a nice piece of salmon. You're right, Goldie. Always look to the brighter side of life.
Yeah, can we do Life of Brian? We could do a whole Life of Brian episode.
All right, so this is about Roblox, and I've always been extremely impressed with Roblox because it's like taking candy from a baby or taking money from a kid's mother's credit card.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not actually the baby's candy; it's the baby's mom's.
We
candy.
get it. We got it because I
Damn.
explained it. So Roblox builds out its metaverse vision with video chat. So basically, Roblox is this platform where people create games in there, right? So whatever you want to play, you go in and it's user created stuff. You could sell outfits in there, you could sell skins, you could sell this, that, hats, hair, what have you. It's an incredibly amazing and awesome entrepreneurial tool, and it's also really great way for kids to learn how to put games together. My my friend's daughter, she was like 10 years old putting together these obstacle games with her mom, and it was just really cool to kind of see that, and then her test out her own obstacles, seeing other people on there, and it's just very creative. Not a lot of people dig that deep into it, but now they're coming out with video chat, and basically it's wanting to evolve and adapt to all the kids who have been playing as a child who are growing up and kind of keep that user base. So it says, if you want to see what the future of the internet looks like, peek over your kid's shoulder while they're using Roblox. The online platform is filled with free games, experiences, and social hangouts that are designed and built by its users. And those users are often children. Roblox has 65 million daily users, and around half of them are under 17. If I had to choose between the partnership between Gala and Roblox, hands down, it would have been Roblox, because Gala is going through stuff as it is. But that's still, we don't know much about that. So we'll just leave that for Gala to figure out. Or if we get more information, we'll go on that. But now we're talking about Roblox. It goes further to say, but as Roblox grows, its users are growing up, and the company is making moves to appeal to the changing interests of its aging audience. This week, the company announced it's bringing animated video chat to its virtual world. The new feature aims to combine the interactions of apps like Zoom and FaceTime with the creative energy of a video game environment. The addition of video chat could also convince older users to buy a premium Roblox subscription or invest in Robux, the platform's digital currency. What do you guys think of this?
And we're talking about video, but we're talking about animation, aka animated overlay of a video. Is that correct?
I don't know if it's only going to be that. It could be that as an option, like a virtual avatar.
Any video chat would also convince older users.
Because it states Zoom and FaceTime with the creative energy of a video game environment. They didn't say a video game avatar. They just say the environment because the platform is based on games.
It kind of sounds a lot like Nowhere.
Yeah, bringing animated video chat. I don't know what animated video means, but the only thing that I see, like the big flag is, especially when you talk about Europe and other parts of the world, US too, but not as close behind, is the age of consent on video. It's like it's just the idea of even showing a kid's face under a certain age that could get a company in pretty hot water.
Well, maybe that's what they mean by animated video then. Like if you're under 17, then you're going to have to use an avatar to talk, like an avatar talking thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's only an avatar. Go ahead, Shaq.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, doesn't it sound just? They're essentially describing, in my mind, they're describing what we do in Spatial and Nowhere. You show
Yes, but there's no games in Spatial or Nowhere. Like this is like a gaming platform for kids.
There are
It's blockchain.
There are games in Spatial.
Yeah.
Which games?
There's this game where you there's all kinds of games. In fact,
to this degree, to Roblox's degree.
No, not to Roblox's degree. It's almost like they're a little late adopting this because, I mean, right?
I don't think so. I feel like Roblox is a pioneer. Like Roblox has been around before Upland. Roblox is like you create your own metaverse. You can make money out of that. You like no age required. My friend's daughter, she could put like that people have to pay a certain amount of Robux to go on her obstacle course.
Well, but you can do that in Spatial. That's what
you can charge people to play games in there.
Yeah.
Era X, that's what she built, a metaverse that's beautiful, and it's a game, and you can earn in-game currency, I think, and she has these really cool gold snakes that follow your avatar.
I still think there's a difference in my perception. Like I feel like Roblox is more widely known with like 65 million daily active users. You're going to be seen more. Your project will be seen more. Like I guess it just depends on like how much people or views you have on it.
I think it's a platform to platform thing, Shaq and Cheese. It's a platform to platform thing where, yeah, I think that there's other platforms have done things similar. I think that Roblox is a very, very large inbuilt audience. It has a younger audience
based
set
on children, based on
a younger audience set than a lot of other metaverses. So it's cool to see this aspect of metaversing, which does exist elsewhere already, but this aspect of metaversing moving into this environment. And again, for me, the concern ends up being, the child privacy thing. But if they can handle that well, I think this does go a long ways towards making metaverses as a whole, because this is just a platform within the greater metaverse, making metaverses as a whole more immersive. And the more immersive we can make metaverses, I think the better we're going to get some people to be able to adopt, help bring some people in who aren't ready to come in.
That's a great point, Goldie.
Yeah, you suck, Cheese.
hey, come here, Cheese. Come back. You said you suck, Cheese, and then you moved out of frame, so your background replaced you, and you were gone. It was like you ran away. I love Cheese. You want a piece of steak? Here.
No.
You done? You're full? Okay.
I'm full.
Okay.
So let's see.
Cheese, thank you for explaining to me. Because, it's both of you explaining to me, because I don't have any idea what I've heard of Roblox. I've heard it's big. Like
you got an assignment. You got an assignment this weekend, Shaq. Roblox.
I don't have time to research Roblox.
I can only play so many games, Goldie.
You can make some decent money off these kids in there. You really could. No, you really could.
This is Cheese making NFTs for little kids now. She's like, I want your parents' money.
Not NFTs. You would have to learn like skills, like to put the hair and the clothing, and you could open up businesses in there, and it's just so cool. I don't know, but I just want to mention our Tuesday show. Not many people know about the Tuesday show.
We do a Tuesday show?
Our Tuesday show, we're Gaming with Goldie. I think it's officially called Gaming with Goldie.
This Tuesday it's gonna be called Traveling with Goldie.
It'll just be Gaming with Cheese. Or anybody who wants to play a video game with me, let me know.
Oh, I'll be in my hotel by the time you do it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I just won't have a rig with me. No rig.
Oh. All right, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. No pressure.
I'll
I don't
probably
like to
cuss.
pressure
Cuss
people.
well. You could do Starfield. And I can cuss when you do stuff. Mm.
Oh.
No, Goldie,
No.
don't give me crap while I'm playing my game.
Oh my gosh. All right, so
You're gonna say more than that? Tuesdays, 6 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. No, later than that. 4 and 7. 4 and 7. See, Cheese, that's how good this little plug is, Cheese. It allows you to get correct people on time, including myself.
I'm lost.
You want to say that it's usually at 4 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, on Tuesdays. Join Cheese playing games.
So this viewer showcase last week for the Wheel of Names is to leave a YouTube comment whatifism challenge, and you guys had a bunch of really good ones. So I will present the Wheel of Names now.
Wow. that was a 20-second laugh, but I had to mute myself. Okay, let's see this wheel. Hey, can you figure out how to share that sound? Because you told me it's like.
I don't know. How did you do it, Shaq?
Yeah, Shaq.
Well, Goldie, when you interviewed me, you had me do some sort of a setting so that.
Yeah, you had to go onto your side, and you had to go to sharing options and share with sound.
And I haven't changed that since, so maybe that's why.
But that was in Zoom that we did that, so I don't know if there's something similar here.
Oh yeah, Zoom is easy to do that. I'll figure it out. We'll just do our own music.
No.
No. So just to show real quick the contest.
Roll that beautiful bean
Oh,
footage.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, I'm so silly. Sorry. Tee-hee. It was 5, right?
Get some more people on there. Find some people. Put your whatifisms out. Come on.
No, the contest is closed. Stop.
More whatifisms.
So KO says, love the intro and outro song. Thank you. What if the Upland Metaverse was the real world and the real world was the actual game? That's pretty cool. Cassatra says, what if players on Upland could create legits and block explorers for their store the same way some create map assets and structural ornaments? That was great. That would be really cool. Shactalin. What ifism? What if after Totem, when life begins in Upland, weather is introduced? Not natural disasters, but simple weather like sun, rain, and snow.
People blew up on April Fool's Day this year when they were talking about bringing in weather. They're like, ah!
They did.
Yeah,
they did. Entitled beasts. But okay. And Angry Ursia. What if Upland gave us the old hunting arrows back?
Oh. Asking for a lot there, Angry Ursia.
Our Metaventurous, which is Goldie.
This guy
goes first. Winner. Whatifism. I don't know what that means. What if Miles got a non-humanized llama as a pet?
Yeah.
And then
that's meta right there, Cheese. That's meta.
Then I replied, what if he got a human as a pet?
Yes. Which is better.
Caesar replied,
better. Yes.
And then we were saying, what if the human looked like X1?
No, yeah, absolutely. That was part of that conversation we had afterwards. Was like, he gets X1, X1's his pet. Yeah.
Then Caesar says, what ifism, huh? What if everyone had superpowers, but only on their birthdays? Yeah. What would you do? What would it be? Who knows? Nobody knows.
What do you mean, Cheese? You can say what yours is. Do you have one? What's yours?
I don't know. Be invisible and steal lots of money. It makes me look like an asshole. Why do you want to make me look like an asshole?
Hey, I didn't tell you to do that. I was gonna say being invulnerable and save people from car wrecks. And you're the one who chose to say
Yeah,
steal
sure.
stuff.
You're the clear liar in this. The clear liar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's spin this wheel. Spin, spin, spin the wheel. Spin, spin, spin the wheel. Spin, spin, spin the wheel.
The wheel is spun. Oh, angry Ursia, that mad bear.
Bad bear.
No,
You're
angry Ursia. Ursia is bear.
You're a
Is the
bear.
family is the family bear. So angry Ursia is mad bear. Mad bear.
And Angry U is some sort of a university.
Exactly.
Oh, I was it was the University of Angry People.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you're angry, Angry You wants you.
Yes.
Well,
Downtown
congratulations.
Newark, New Jersey, angry you.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Angry. I will send you the 10K UPX.
Mm.
Next. Wait, if it was 10K UPX, right? I
thought we had this thing of 10K UPX or
yeah.
She
She could choose 10K UPX or a Halloween sign.
Oh yeah. Why would you choose the 10K UPX? The Halloween sign is hot. Hot.
You know, some people don't have time to sell stuff. They want the money. Give me the money.
Oh no.
Money.
Why would you sell it? Why would you sell it? No. Put it on your property.
All right. Goldie, come here.
What?
Come your ass. Next week's viewer showcase is like and retweet the show on my Twitter for a chance to win 10K UPX. So all you have to do is you see this show. It's live streaming right now on Twitter. Just like it and retweet it. That's it. Simple. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bow. And Ursia, I am going to get you your 10K UPX today. Thank you for participating. Now, anybody have anything to promote? Anything coming up soon that they want to put out there for the world to see?
There's going to be a really hot racetrack in the Bronx.
There already is a really hot racetrack in the Bronx.
The
Cheese Breeze.
There's going to be another
Cheese
really
Breeze.
hot racetrack where you can see the ocean over half of the racetrack, cheese, and then you can come around the corner and you can shoot down the straightaway for a burst of acceleration down Miles Ave. Ooh, cheese! Imagine that.
How
ocean and Miles.
My big piece of news for this week was getting my Variety Legit Metaventure in Detroit.
You got that last week. You were able to talk about it in last week's show. So how did that go when you actually got things kicked off this week? And guess it listed.
Great. Lots of people have been listing. Lots of stuff has been selling. And I am very, very, very grateful to everyone that traveled to Detroit to give me your business. So thank you.
Those totem passes in there are hot. It's pretty cool to see all those totem passes.
And there's a Louisa
Ooh.
Posey. Out in there right now too.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I know when I heard you were selling the Halloween legit for 5K, I was like, oh my God, I got to get over to Detroit. I don't agree with TML. I don't think that's too much. I think he's going to regret using those as burners. Those are collector's items.
I regret burning all the ones I did. I had to burn. So before we even had the football, this is what happens. The football hadn't yet been delivered yet. We had to end up using the Spirit as burners to move stuff around for block explorers. This is back before there was Submerchant. I burnt like 85 blues. And if they're worth 5,000 UPX now, but I mean, I made a lot of profit in block explorers back when block explorers were profitable. But it's just like seeing that lost opportunity. It was just a mode of and method at the time. There wasn't any other option.
There have only been a couple of times where somebody used a spirit legit as a burner when I traded with them. And every time I was just in absolute shock, like, oh my gosh, why did you use that?
It was like
Yeah.
it was like 800 UPIX each one just to get them, right? So it was like you got 3,000 UPIX for 5, I think. That was the cheapest pack. And then they were, I've got oranges left, so I kept some of those. But I mean, you've got rarities. You've got the oranges, the bazaars, and then you have the golds, which were the eldritch. So the golds and oranges, definitely don't treat them as blues, or don't treat them as the commons. Even though the commons there's 3,000 of each one, I thought that was a incredible number. But when you there's only 5 designs, that's not that many when you compare that to FIFA. With FIFA, there's over a million between men's and women's. There's over a million FIFA legits right now. And for Spirit, if you go and you take a look under the tab for legits, there's a subcategory. I think there's something like, I don't know, 23,000 total or something. Very, very different numbers.
Yeah. Plus, they are OG legits.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're very special. So I also disagree with TML's analysis of that.
There's fewer Spirit legits, if I'm doing this correctly in my mind, which I think I am, then there are weekly active users. That means there's not even one for each person who plays the game of Upland on a weekly basis.
Right.
Just keep that in mind. I mean, no financial advice. No, right, Cheese? No financial advice. Don't listen to us. We don't know what we're saying. But how can they be so undervalued?
Speaking of legits, how did you guys do with the totem sale and the what is it called? Speed racer sale?
Speed racer, stock car pro, speed racer, stock car pro.
Stock car pro.
I did really well. I was able to go in and grab 2 of the stock car pro, gold pass boxes.
Oh, nice.
Buddy who needed them. And that was specifically why I went in and got them. And then I was able to get 2 totems.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm super excited for totems.
That's so cool. Did you get any drivers?
The
Block Explorer?
No.
They actually have them pretty inexpensively. I know what's his name? Jamie
and Suey?
No. JH2271.
Oh.
Tolton. He had one in his shop named Tolton for 117K a driver. And now, mind you, there's only 35 of these.
Of each color. No, of each. Is it 35 mint of each one, and there's a bunch of varieties out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, so that's cool. That's pretty cool.
But there are one of 35 each of those, so there's only 35 that are exactly the same.
All right, I get it. So he had one in his store for that amount, 117K. So I didn't want to I might even do this with you, Shaq, because I don't want to travel to Detroit. So I asked him, can you take this down and we could trade and I'll send you. I wouldn't do this. Mind you, buyer be wary. Do not do this if you do not know the person. Do not do this for anybody that's new within Upland. All right? Because this is extremely it could be very dangerous. If somebody wants to do a trade, there's almost every opportunity to put that into a shop and reserve it for them. You do not have to do this. But if you know the person, I'm part of JH's Discord. We've had plenty of conversations, and he has a Metaventure, so he's really not going to do anything bad. No, he took it out. I bought one of his properties for the price, and then I traded him, another legit for it. I know he's a dad, so I gave him the #1 dad mug.
Whoa, that's a Block Explorer. Jeez, that's a
I
good
got
deal.
that for a few thousand UPIX.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah, and then he purchased the thing back for 2K, the property back, and I felt like, you know, I wanted to have one to gift it to Soli. Maybe he'll be more interested in racing and this and that.
Yeah.
Did Upland say if there will be more releases on the stock car bundles?
Yes, there is. They're coming.
Yeah.
They are coming. They're going to
They
be
are.
doing some. They're going to be doing some of those on a weekly basis to follow the races. There's not a lot of races left this season. We're a little over halfway through Stock Car Pro season. It's going to be a little bit of a modified or abbreviated season once we start getting racetracks in, because we will be doing Stock Car Pro racing. Get excited, Cheese! Woo! Stock Car Pro Racing, but we'll be doing it with the cars that already exist in Upland, because we won't be able to get the Stock Car Pro cars in the game quick enough. So Upland has told us that will be a thing next year. Will be people racing in Stock Car Pro races cars. You will have to own a Stock Car Pro race car in order to be part of those races, and I expect them to be expensive. Nobody knows the numbers yet. Maybe Upland, but not the rest of us. And it'll be exciting. But it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be like the NFLPA. It's going to be like FIFA. Unlike FIFA is very concentrated at a very specific time of year. The Stock Car Pro Series, the season, it comes from March maybe and then runs through October. It's a very long season. They only have one race every couple weeks, though, so it's not like it's an every week situation. But it is something where you can keep your excitement about the season going all season long. 16 races over something like 8 months or 9 months. It's pretty intense on a week by week basis when the races are happening, though, as well. People get really involved, really excited.
Nice.
Get excited, Cheese.
Do you know if anybody got the concert ticket from the Louisa Posey thing?
No. How about your contract, Jackie?
People were able to exchange their passes.
I got 2 exclusives.
I got an exclusive and 2 commons. What about you, Shaq?
I didn't buy a Louisa Posey.
But there is one in your shop in Detroit. Anybody who wants one.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
Self-promote, Shaq. Self-promote. No, I was excited to see the sale. Yeah. I was excited to see the sale, the exchange anyways, because it was kind of funny. It sounded like it was going to be several days after they told us, hey, the sale's going to happen at some point in the future. It's a secret. Shh, we're not telling you. But after the sale, we'll have the exchange. And it was just like, poof, the next day we had the exchange. So it was very quick.
Yeah.
Well, this was cool. This was a long one, freaking long one. You guys got to let me know. Because I don't notice.
It's almost 3 hours in. You want to talk about something else?
Not 3 hours, 2 hours.
2 hours and 50 minutes right now. We're going to hit the 2 hour and 50 minute mark. But I am cool, so it's okay.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you. You guys are welcome every freaking week you can make it. So I love it. I love coming in here and just having conversations, and it's nice and laid back, and it was good. And we've been getting a lot of information from Upland lately, so
yes,
keep it coming. I'm loving it.
Drop the big one, Cheese. Drop it. Monday, Totem Exchange.
Oh yeah.
Drop it.
Thank you, guys.
Monday, Totem Exchange. Get in there. Exchange them.
Yes.
Thanks, Cheese.
We have 3 days left.
3 days.
To buy at Shaq's shop.
Yeah, come to my shop. Get your totem.
How much are they going for over there?
They're going for like 85 US.
What?
Whoa, that's down from what it was.
And up to 168.
Yeah, mint number doesn't matter on those. You buy the cheap ones.
Yeah, that's
financial advice.
USD. And then the one for Epics right now is like 215,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's a lot of them to choose from.
They were $55 a couple, at the original sale. So there, it's a $30 premium to buy on secondary.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So look out for Monday for Totem Exchange. Thank you guys for tuning in. And let's play that really awful theme song.
Stay fresh and cheese bags.
Bye, guys.
Morecheese in the Metaverse on a digital quest each day. Finding Upland news and NFTs to trade away. From blockchain gated to PC delights, navigating the virtual world amidst countless vice.